Okay, yeah, sorry. Okay, so has Final Fantasy VII has circle as my accept button, and then everything else has the X button as accept. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's fine. Hey AMD, yeah, what's up? Oh yeah, this part. Games seem a little loud to you guys? That sounds gross. I really don't want to think about that.
Um, so...
Smidge. Okay, let me turn it down just a smidge then.
What happens now? We've still got a while until the chromatic doors open.
Yeah, it looks like about 42 minutes.
We should go and see if we can find any other exits. Maybe there's a vent or a disposal chute or something. If there's a chance Zero missed something.
I concur. There's no point in standing around.
I want to stream New Green Plus Vesperia because I'm celebrating. Is there a special day today?
We lose nothing by looking, and if we find nothing, we can always return and go through the chromatic doors.
Let's split up. 5 minutes would give us a good half hour or so. Let's meet in front of the chromatic doors 5 minutes before they open then. Any objections?
There were none. After some nods and mumbling, they split up and moved off to investigate. I can't read today. I was the only person who stayed behind. Damn. How the hell did I end up here? Why? Why me? As I try as I might, I couldn't think of anything I'd done that could have landed me in Zero's game. I haven't pissed anyone off, at least not this bad. I didn't owe anyone money, my family certainly wasn't rich. If anyone was hoping to get a fat ransom payout from me, they were going to be very disappointed. Obviously, I wasn't some kind of genius, nor was I an Olympic athlete. I certainly hadn't been chosen by God to fulfill some great purpose on his earth. Well, at least if I was, I didn't know it yet. Had I started a fight with a frightening and mysterious new religion? No. Had I hacked into some terrorist group's server? No. Had I witnessed an assassination? No. Had I gotten wasted and had a one-night stand with the mistress of a prominent politician? Well, yes, but that was just the one time. And she was the one who went after me. Anyways, I was just an ordinary college student. If there was a reason I'd be abducted and put in an honorary game, I'm sure it couldn't be, or actually, I'm sure I couldn't see it. Why was this happening to me? I thought back to what I'd been doing right before I was taken. The memories were still a little blurry, but they were there. Ooh. Memories time. December 25th, 2028, early morning, California desert. The moon was beautiful. I had just finished writing a paper due that day and was heading to my car from the research building. The parking lot was empty and a bright moon cast sharp shadows across the chilly pavement. The last time I'd looked at the clock, it had said it was 2 in the morning, which meant that today was Christmas Day. So why was I at school typing away feverishly on Christmas? There were 3 reasons. 1, why are you writing which fucking professor is like, hey, students, you have a paper due on Christmas? What an asshole. First, my home computer had suddenly decided to eat shit. Well, same. Can relate. When I hit the power button, I just got nothing. I didn't have time to spend all night troubleshooting the stupid things, so I headed back to campus to use one of the school machines. Second, the professor in charge of my research group was a Buddhist. Okay, well, there you go. Christmas didn't appear to have any sort of significance to him, and part of me couldn't shake the thought that he was trying to make some kind of point. Third, my girlfriend had broken up with me a week before. I'm sorry. I don't think we should see each other anymore. Goodbye. All I'd got was that one cold email. Try as I might, I couldn't even get in touch with her. Of course, that meant I wouldn't be attending the party we'd been planning to go to. Somehow, I didn't think drinking by myself around a bunch of happy couples would really be a good idea. At any rate, I'd stayed up all night to finish my paper, and emailed it off to my professor before the sun began to rise. As I walked across the parking lot, I felt light. Perhaps it was the relief of finishing my paper, or perhaps it was the 5 energy drinks I'd chugged to stay awake. Perhaps it was both. Oh my god, I relate so hard to this dude. I'm glad all that shit's over for me, but holy shit. Buddhism doesn't justify schoolwork on a federally recognized holiday. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. So I slid into my car and stuck the key into the ignition only after 2 tries. I twisted the key. Nothing happened. Huh? I jiggled the key in the slot and tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th try, the engine made an odd creaking noise, like metal on metal, and fell silent. God damn it! You stupid piece of shit! I screamed and pounded on the steering wheel, but nothing worked. The console was about to get a visit from my fist when... Huh? What the hell is this? Why is my car smoking? I clawed at the door, and for a moment I thought that it was just my panic and a lack of sleep that were keeping me from opening it. It wasn't long before I realized the truth. Yeah, his leggy out. Shit! Open, goddammit! What was going on? My mind was racing, trying to desperately puzzle out what was happening through the haze of fear and caffeine-fueled neuron misfires. That was when I saw it. Just a glimpse in the rear-view mirror, but it was certain there was someone behind my car. I spun around as fast as a very tired college student sitting in a car can. Who's there? My vision started to swim as the smoke filled the car. The more of it I inhaled, the heavier my body felt, and I felt I could feel the world starting to go dark. The last of my strength failed, and I collapsed sideways onto the passenger seat. My eyes slowly drooped closed. When they opened again, I was in the AB room with Phi. Why is this happening to me? I spent a few minutes wallowing in my misery. I figured I deserved at least a little self-pity. But even I knew that brooding and whining isn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try to find another way out. So I shook my head to clear it, stood up straight, and headed off. Storming outside. I thought the sound effects was from the game. Yeah, it's storming where I am too. I was actually afraid of streaming today, but here I am. Lounge.
Oh, hey, Sigma.
Oh, hey you.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two, then. Fortunately, as much as fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
It hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. That's how it went before, anyways. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches? Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No, my body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. It's my whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh, yeah, right. Wait, how do you know they...
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so...
Oh yeah,
it must
we did
have
have the
been
discussion about
powerful
the white
stuff.
gas. You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Oh,
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. You guys going to stick around
Yeah.
here?
Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Okay. Catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed towards the exit. Where to next? Infirmary. Maybe we can get some drugs. Infirmary. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma.
Alice.
What's up with your face? You look like you just saw a roach. Are you still angry?
Of course. I'm teeter on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
And that's enough to justify screwing someone else over?
It's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here? I have to get out of here. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated. But there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
I gotta find out who killed my dad.
That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Gotta find out who killed my dad. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have to do anything with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning...
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
Then what are you? CIA?
No.
Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
That is Akihiko. A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story.
About 9 streams worth. I think it was 11 streams, actually.
Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information, too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well, then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but
But I'm the lead singer of Panic at the Disco.
I'm a circus ringleader.
Close enough. A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope, I'm the real deal. I lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader.
Panic at the Circus.
My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age, always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up. Guess he just took it too far.
I see. You lost your father too, then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me. You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school when I got into my car. This white gas started pouring out of
Are you some
everywhere.
kind of doctor?
No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
Believe me, I thought about it, but I just keep drawing a blank.
What about Zero?
No idea.
Do any of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since we haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay's a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is that funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
He's probably like an adult, isn't he?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm right that he's an adult?
Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you?
He's a genius, isn't he? He's like a child prodigy.
About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna. I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know, she didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I guess nurse.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright? It's just kind of there. Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, nothing in particular.
You sure?
Yeah. She's a real mystery, alright. I honestly know about as much as you do. So basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Phi, and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she, really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a school circus ringleader. Plus 2 total mysteries. Who do we have? What do we have? What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the others.
Where do you plan on going?
I think I'll head to the crew
I
quarters.
see. Right. Later, bro.
Bruh. I headed out of the infirmary. Ben. To be Kay, Quark, and I don't know who else was there.
Oh, Sigma.
Just these 2?
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Phi, Alice, and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
If I had, you really think I would have told you? Or wouldn't have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary.
What's this book?
Oh, that's a book, A Meowed Cat.
A meowed?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that's happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Oh. Okay.
That's weird. So what's the cat book about?
Oh. Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrodinger's cat. The book talks a meow.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything about it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Quark, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Oops. Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Tenmyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious
This
there?
whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant. Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Lunar eclipse?
Yes. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year, or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
31st, huh? I've been knocked out on dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after that. Lunar eclipse. Lunar eclipse. What did that have to do with any of this? As far as I might, I couldn't think of any way eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing though.
What was it?
Dio and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spreads. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 10,000 victims. 10,000, that's 100,000. I can't read. 100,000 victims. Intermediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
It really is some kind of pandemic, though. That sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though? There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've even heard of the term Radical 6.
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something.
What did you find?
It's horrible. It's really scary.
That look on your face is total horror right now. I must be absolutely fucking terrifying. Horrible.
Never mind. Just shut up and follow me. You'll understand when you see it. It's right
Where is
over
it?
here in the next room. Just follow me.
Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
A bomb? No, no way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
We're on the moon! Of course! It was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision. Then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been premonition?
We need to tell everybody!
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner she'd spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There! You see?
And then it explodes and we'll all die. Game over. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Phi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me. And Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my train...
Clover!
Clover's eyes widened as she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
An antimatter bomb? Those exist?
Antimatter? Wait,
What?
you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Annie-Hill Nation?
I would have thought
Annie
you'd
Hill
know.
Nation.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah? Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Phi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles.
You guys ready for some fucking science shit? We're gonna have some galaxy brain shit going on right
For
now.
example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons, and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. Alright, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together?
Babies!
Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Oh, baby, he got it!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah!
Yeah, but that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of a... just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. Just use Einstein's E equals mc squared. The mass lost during annihilation will be converted to energy, so...
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
The total mass of matter and antimatter multiplied by the speed of light squared, and that should be...
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules. That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
Oh my god.
What the... You've got to be kidding me. But there's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
Then there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes, there's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th, or a 5th, or...
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now, until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
Brain expansion. Have a bomb 1 and bomb 3 and only make everyone panic forever. That was like a thing where like somebody released like I think it was a sheep into a school or something. They put 1, 2, and 4. They had 3 sheep and put 1, 2, and 4, and they set them off in the school. And everyone was looking for the 3rd sheep.
There's not much else we can do.
Do you know how to turn it off?
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea, but we can figure out when they did it.
Oh yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right? So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went to check on the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we all been around other people. There'd be no way that anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah, anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma. What were you doing?
Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I stayed behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. You're doing yourself wonders here, Sigma. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? Or why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think that I planted it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You gotta be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was just a... I could hardly say premonition. They didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet. They think I was just insane. Is this good? Yes, amazing. A lot of fun. Brain. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's been under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit was here actually one of the... There's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here, and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in. There's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Jr. said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Vi and Clover were right. There couldn't be a 10th guest. And Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us. But if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, then who had? Alice? Dio? Luna? Kay? Clover? Tenyoji? Vi? Or... Seemed insane, but could have been Quark. Could it have been Quark? No. Why would Zero Senior have gone to all the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No. It didn't fit at all. But if that was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no! This is bad!
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet!
Oh shit. Is this for
We've
real?
only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
I think Andy likes Danganronpa, maybe. Kinda. I don't know. Maybe. I played a game or two, and I had opinions about it.
chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Did you play another episode? I did.
The doors have opened.
We need to figure out who's going where and fast.
So our options this time are,
We don't have time to wait for you to figure it out. Just pay attention. I'm only gonna say this once.
Violate out our options. Option A, Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Clover to open the green door. Tenyoji and Dio pair up with Alice to open the red door. Kay and Quark pair up with Phi to open the blue door. Option B, Luna and I pair up with Phi to open the red door. Tenyoji and Dio pair up with Clover to open the blue door. Kay and Quark pair up with Alice to open the green door. Option C, Luna and I pair up with Alice to open the blue door. Tenyoji and Dio pair up with Phi to open the green door. Kay and Quark pair up with Clover to open the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, how are we going to
We need
do
a system
this?
here, or we'll never have time to argue it out. Why don't we let the people who are at the most disadvantage right now decide?
The most
The people
what?
who only have 1 BP.
Oh, so that would be me, you, and Tenyoji.
No way. I refuse.
Well, then what would you
Be fair
suggest?
and take a vote.
A vote? So we all just, like, raise our hands for the option we want?
Exactly.
So which one do you want, Alice?
Option C. I want to go with Sigma and Luna.
Tough. Pick something else.
My. Looks like you're not so fond of me anymore. Do you agree with him, Luna?
I'll just let Sigma decide.
Fine.
I'd like option C too. Clover and I were a pair for the first round, so I feel that I can trust her. What about you, Quark?
That's fine with me.
So that's 3 votes for option C, counting mine. How about the rest of you?
I'd like to pair up with Sigma and Luna too.
So option B, then. I'd like to go with Phi. You good with that, Luna?
I'm sure. I really don't mind.
Then we've got 3 votes for option B.
I'd like to go with option A.
You want to pair up with Alice? You're a strange duck.
How about you, Tenmyoji?
I don't mind going with option A.
We're gonna... Okay, well, we're all gonna fucking...
Remains until chromatic doors.
It's gonna be split 3 ways. So 2 votes for A, 3 votes for B and C. Clover's vote doesn't decide a thing. We're gonna have to figure something else
Which
out.
one do you want, Clover?
I want to go with option C. Quark chose Ally in the first round, and I was with Kay in the first round.
Then that's what we're doing.
Option C had won 4 votes. We were almost out of time, and I didn't exactly have a convincing argument. I was going to have to go with the majority.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
The doors are closing. Let's go!
Come on, Luna, hurry up! We've got to get to the blue door.
Right.
Luna, Alice, and I dashed towards the blue door. I looked over my shoulder in time to see the others disappearing into their doors. Clover, Quark, and Kay had ended up with the red door. Phi, Dio, and Tenyoji had gone to the green door.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
So can I solve this puzzle within 3 minutes? Or 30 minutes? In time for Mika to do her shit? Who knows? Huh? There are 3 doors here.
It looks like they're all locked, though.
Does that mean this is just a dead end?
Well, there's a weird lever thing over here.
Try pulling it.
How about you try pulling it?
Hey, what's with all this hostility? Are you still mad about the last AB game?
Of course I am.
Please don't fight. We need to work together, or we're really going to be in trouble. Please?
Ugh.
Very well. I'll pull the lever then. Is that okay?
Yeah, go right ahead. See if I care.
Man, fucking Alice is getting all sassy with me. One of the doors open.
But only one. I wonder how you open the other ones.
Who cares? We should get moving.
I'm really curious on how things would turn out if I just hit betray instead of ally. What is this place? Don't tell me we somehow managed to get outside.
I doubt it. Look up. There's a ceiling up there.
Yeah, I remember the door said bee garden or something. What's a bee garden?
It probably stands for something. Maybe beautiful?
This feels like a whole other little world.
Like an oasis in the middle of all this metal.
I feel kind of weird saying this, considering where we are, but this place feels so liberating. All of this green. It's wonderful.
It's huge, though. We'll wear ourselves ragged trying to search the whole thing.
This must be the exit. Damn, well, so much for this being easy. It's locked.
We should split up and look around.
Agreed.
Well, let's get to it then. Puzzle time! We're going to have to cross the water to get over there. Careful, if you slip, you'll fall into the stream. Clicking the blue arrow will move you from current area to an adjacent. Okay, let's do that. Boom. Ooh. Metal rod. The metal shaft. The tip is an octagonal hole. It's a wrench. Okay. A key. Copper key. Probably goes into a hole. And a shovel. Steel colored shovel. It's not rusty at all. Maybe keeping it at the shed would have kept it from rusting. This had to be used. This had to be for digging stuff up. I can't think of any other use for it. Okay. Alright, we're looking good here. Let's go back this way. There's that. Two fan-shaped holes. Look carefully, those fans are connected. Looks like a butterfly. A mushroom? I think I'll try digging here. Huh. Silver lid. Can't get it open. So, I'm guessing that silver key... We're gonna need a silver key for that silver box. Orange. Wait. It's a paprika! No, that's a pepper. Probably a bell pepper. Paprika is what you call the spice you make from the... Oh, huh. Why is it split in half? I'm not sure. Wait, is there something there? Let me take a look. A yellow coin. Oops. I didn't think a yellow coin would be made of metal. You can get lots of different colored coins by using different alloys. I saw a 5-cent coin made out of brass once, and 10-cent coin made of bronze. We've seen people using metal detectors to search for coins on shows where they hunt for treasure. Hamat? Looks like I'm gonna need a metal detector. What is this? A metal detector! So you need to be pretty close for the metal detector to work. Oh shit! Tutti ego eris. People buried her for Tufui and Mr. Ego Eris. Well, that's what it says. Tu fui ego eris. That's an epitaph. Something that feels like represents them or phrase that it relates. But what does it mean? Beats me. Any ideas? Looks like Latin. There's a keyhole down on the bottom. Didn't think so. Some kind of tile mosaic at the bottom of the pond. A lion. Looks like a lion, alright. There should be... Ooh, what's this? A knife. Alright, there's a gold key. Probably goes in a keyhole. I mean, what else do you do with a key? Small knife. Looks like a paring knife. You know, about cooking and stuff. I bet Alice just cuts things with her bare hands. I guess it's time I show you how good I am at cooking things. I think I'll start by cooking you. Sorry. Eat shroom. Bench. What? Oh! The metal detector seems to be responding to this tomato. There you go. Cool. Now let's combine that with the knife. A red coin. A reddish coin I found in a tomato. Cucumber, cucumber. Oops. A green coin. Can we combine this? Onion. And a white coin. So I have 4 coins now. Hey, can we metal detector this? Oh, the metal detector is just gone now. Well, it's a key. Silver key. Let's combine that with the silver thing. Okay. Piece of paper I got out of the silver box. 2 opposing edges are on it are torn. Eat the dirt. A Zelkova tree. Flowers and then moss rock. There's the flowers. Combine that with the gold. Huh, it's looking like something. So we need to find the moss rock now. Moss rock around here. There's another bench. The water from the waterfall splashes all over it though. If we sit here, won't our butts get wet? You idiots. Okay. There are 3 red buttons on the panel. I push them, but nothing happened. You think they're broken? Maybe you need to press them in a specific order. How about 1, 2... Oh, it's probably that note thing. So where's that fucking moss rock? You guys see a moss rock anywhere? Oh. Oh yeah, I remember this. That took me forever. Alright. Copper key. There we go. Combine that. A piece of paper with 7 red dots on it, an arrow running on the left edge. Okay. Got it. Fuck. I'm smart. The waterfall stopped. Guess that was the waterfall control panel. You don't say. Okay, so I'm probably gonna have to weigh these. So let's do that. Four coins, for instance. Hold X to grab coins and use them. Press the check to compare the weights. Okay. Oh, look at this fucking graphic. Get your notebook ready. Okay. So we're gonna do heaviest is gonna be on the left, I guess. Wait, the arrow key's like this, right? So it's lighter then. So yeah, heavy ones should be on the right. So for sure, green. You guys like my fucking symbols? And then yellow. Alright, actually let's do this. Let's do this way. So well, we're gonna make a key here. So yellow is lighter than green. Oh yeah, I can draw with my mouse. What? They flew over. What? If you use the scale more than 5 times, it triggers the spring, which makes the whole thing shake. What? So let's do yellow and so white is heavier than yellow. That's a backwards fucking thing. Try that again. Yeah. Yellow and red. So red is heavier than yellow. So green looks like it's the heaviest right now, followed by yellow. And then, so red is lighter than white. Wait, what? Wait, hold on a second. Did I fucking write something down wrong here? Yellow, wait. Yellow, hold on, if we do this, so then green, yellow, yellow, white, into white. Yeah, so white into red. So we got red, white, yellow, green. Oh. It went everywhere again. Red, white, yellow, green. What was that noise? Sounded like something unlocking. Huh. Nine stars. Great. Press the star buttons in the correct order. Oh, great. It's a password system. How about we do... Wait, hold on. Hold on a second. Red, white, yellow, green. Red, white, yellow, green. Black. Do I have everything for that? Hold on. I only have this metal rod. Where have I seen anything with colors? Or even stars, for that matter. Have we even seen stars yet? Wait, we've seen kind of this. It's just a line, though. Just needs a key. We only have a rod. Huh. Alright, we're making good progress. When I turned the handle, it got dark! The light was some sort of surrogate sun. If that's the case, it didn't get dark, it became nighttime. So the garden needs a nighttime? I guess so. Or maybe there's something hidden in meaning the switch from night to day. Let's see. Ooh! The stars are out now. Okay, so we got... So let's see. Maybe the start of the river? Hold on, let's see here. We have... From the start of the river, we have... We got purple followed by blue. Purple, blue, yellow. So we got purple, blue, yellow. Red, green, red. Green. You guys like my penmanship? It's great, isn't it? Impeccable writing. Too dark to tell what's going on. Are these stars? I know! Fuck, I know about the stars. Purple, followed by fucking blue. Yellow, green, red. Oops. Daytime! Now the sun's out, it's gone from night to afternoon. Let me check what's over here. Oh, it's the lock to the door. There's purple, blue, yellow, green, red. Solved it! Alright. Look at the screen. It's the way out. Okay, I need to find the other password now, though. By the reverse order? Red, green, yellow, blue, no. So it looks like... I gotta look for more stars, I guess. One star. The sun is under red. It's a lion. So there's this thing over here. That little box over there. Hold on a second. Let me examine the stars individually. Star's purple. Still too large for me to carry, though. So far, I found 3 stars. Alright. Yellow star. It's mid-sized. Wait, mid-sized. Oh, wait, what about size? Oh, from big to small. From big to small. So, green... So it's green, purple, green, purple, there's yellow to blue to red. Okay. Going. It was green, purple, yellow, blue. Well, no. Oh. Reverse it? Oh, okay. From big to small. How come big to small? Screen's changed. I think that was it. No, hold on. The sun was right. I was right before. Gold file! You did it! Good job, Sigma. Cool. Alright. Now we gotta put in another one. You definitely shouldn't read that one. Got it. It opened again. Something else inside? A key. This looks like a map. On the upper left it says floor B. The map we found said floor A, so A is top floor, B is the bottom floor. I mean, I know we took the elevator down to get here, so... Key card has a moon in it, so it means, yeah. Moon card is the announcement the announcement was talking about. You should take one, Alice. Why? Well, you're solo. Una and I'll take one, you take the other one. Piece of paper. Nevada test site. What is this? Some kind of diagram. Doesn't make any sense. I wonder what it is. Oh well, I'll just forget about it for now. We can always come back to it later. I'm a goblin! Immunoglobulin. What is immunoglobulin? Immunoglobulin. Can't even fucking say it. It's an antibody. It's the stuff that your body fights off bacteria from viruses and stuff. So what is this supposed to tell us? No idea. It means that you're all a virus and I'm gonna eat you. Okay, cool. Mika, do you need a little bit more time for your computer to be okay, or...? Are you good to go? You found it! You need some time? Okay, alright. I got some time here, so... I'll go right till, like, maybe 11:15. Does that sound good? No sooner had we stopped out of the garden than I saw three people I watched leave through the green room, or green door some time earlier. Whoa! What are you guys doing here?
We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Oh, right. I dug the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us.
You three came in through the blue door, right?
Yeah.
And which room did you go into?
The fan-shaped one. It's called the Bee Garden.
Bee garden?
It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can go see for yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
And then we met up. Okay. So Red's fucking isolated on the other side there.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited. So?
Sure, let's have a look. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Whoa, that's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Oh, Roasted.
Hey, you want to start something, lady?
Man, she's so fucking sassy.
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit, and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you just say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay that way for a really long time.
Yeah?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 people? Who?
You mean 3 of us were?
We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9. It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. Guys ready for more exposition? Here we go. It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen mummified Egyptian queen. What's that curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate. Her bizarre refusal to thaw out only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move.
All these powerful bombs and cool and all, but have you heard of Ice 9? Ice 9? Ice 9 was a good 999 one. 9 people. They mummified. Okay, hold on. I just did not hear what she just said.
And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really? How could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
But why would people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant. Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen? I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on. I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him, and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
She's so weird. Something about her. Not uncomfortable. At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. Barnum and Bailey over there have a point. Ugh.
It
This
looks like
is-
another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think?
These might be the next set of chromatic doors.
I'd bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors.
So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right. Let's head back to floor A. Boop, boop. Oh my god, look. All this traveling.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see. He
What?
Died.
What happened to Quark?
collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Tennoju subbed Kay aside and left through the yellow door. For the request of us, exchanged a few startled looks and ran off after him.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Tennoju grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia.
And then what
He's
does
never
he
just
have?
Collapsed before.
Oh, well, I guess he doesn't know either.
Then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Good thing we have Luna here. Well, we've got Luna.
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
okay, I'll see what I can do.
I
I think that
diagnosed you
machine
with
over there
dead.
is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
So that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark?
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, the results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well,
Hey.
I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Dio and Luna were the two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have had seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I stayed behind after the AB game, and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like, one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No, he can't. How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
We looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
No, nothing like medicine. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine. But nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh, God. And he's going to... Oh, God, no.
Look, just to be sure. The three of you went into the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't there?
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods? That's it! If we put Quark in one of those pods... For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God.
Oh, he's standing!
You're awake!
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa.
Grandpa?
I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
He has to piss, let him go to the bathroom.
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But... how?
Like this!
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. No!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys! I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji! What the hell are you doing? Get over here! Tenmyoji, can you even hear me?
Oh. Right.
Damn you, bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me! Ah!
Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey! Somebody, get that scalpel away from him! Good. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we gonna do? We've gotta calm him down, somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Superel Beta.
Soperil?
That's the anesthetic. The one that's in our bracelets.
Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Alright. I think that's a good time to stop. So we are gonna take this off for now, and we're gonna continue this later. So, thank you guys for joining. If you guys want to stay around, there's another stream coming. And I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Thank you guys for joining.